Have you ever been lying in bed at night, peacefully sleeping, and suddenly, bam, a sharp pain shoots through your calf muscle? You try to stretch it, rub it, even walk it off, but the pain just won't stop. If you've experienced this, you know exactly how frustrating and scary leg cramps can be. And here's the truth: leg cramps are extremely common among seniors. In fact, studies show that nearly 50% of adults over the age of 60 suffer from regular night cramps. Imagine that. Half of all seniors struggling with this issue, often without knowing why. But here's the good news. Leg cramps aren't just a part of old age that you have to accept. What you eat, how much water you drink, and even the way you move daily can make a huge difference. That's why in today's video on Wisdom Wise, I'm going to share with you 3 simple foods that can actually prevent leg cramps, improve circulation, and give you stronger, healthier muscles. Before we dive in, let me ask you something. How often do you experience leg cramps? Is it every night? Once a week, or maybe only after long walks? Comment below and let me know. Sharing your experience might just help another person watching this video feel less alone. And also tell me where you're watching from. I love reading comments like, "Greetings from California." It reminds me how big and connected our Wisdom Wise family truly is. Food 1. Eggs, the muscle protector. Let's start with one of the simplest yet most powerful foods: eggs. Eggs have been a part of human diets for thousands of years, and for good reason. They're called nature's multivitamin. And when it comes to preventing cramps, they're one of the best foods you can eat. So what makes eggs so special? First, they're packed with high-quality protein. Protein is like the repair crew for your muscles. Every time your muscles contract and relax, tiny fibers break down. Protein helps rebuild them stronger. Without enough protein, muscles become weak and cramp easily. Second, eggs are rich in vitamin B12. Seniors are especially prone to B12 deficiency because our stomachs produce less acid as we age, which makes it harder to absorb this vitamin. Low B12 levels can lead to nerve damage, tingling sensations, and, you guessed it, more cramps. Third, eggs contain vitamin D. This vitamin is essential for calcium absorption, which keeps bones and muscles working together smoothly. Now let me share a story. I once read about a 65-year-old gentleman who complained of leg cramps every evening after his walk. He avoided eggs for years because he thought they were bad for cholesterol. After speaking with his doctor, he started eating 1 boiled egg with breakfast 5 times a week. Within a month, his cramps reduced significantly. Sometimes it's not about medicine, it's about nutrition. So let me ask you, friends, what's your relationship with eggs? Do you eat them daily, weekly, or do you avoid them completely? Comment below, because your answer might surprise others in the Wisdom Wise family. Here's another interesting fact. Many people think eating eggs daily is bad for the heart. But modern research shows that moderate egg consumption is perfectly safe for most people. In fact, it provides important nutrients like choline, which keeps your nerves and brain healthy, and preparation matters too. A boiled or poached egg gives you all the benefits without added oil. Scrambled eggs with veggies can be a wholesome meal. But if you fry eggs every day in lots of butter or oil, that's when problems can begin. If you don't like eggs or follow a vegetarian diet, don't worry. There are alternatives like fortified plant milks, lentils, or even nutritional yeast for B12. So the takeaway? Don't underestimate the humble egg. Think of it as a daily dose of strength for your muscles, nerves, and bones. Food 2. Bananas, the natural muscle relaxer. Now, let's move to our second superfood, the banana. Bananas may look simple, but they're a powerhouse of nutrients, especially when it comes to fighting leg cramps. The star nutrient in bananas is potassium. Potassium is like an electrician for your body. It helps carry signals between your nerves and muscles. When your potassium levels drop, those signals get mixed up and your muscles contract suddenly, causing cramps. But bananas don't just stop at potassium. They're also rich in magnesium, which is nature's muscle relaxer. Magnesium helps muscles release tension after contracting. Without it, cramps last longer and feel sharper. Another bonus? Bananas provide natural sugars, glucose, fructose, and sucrose, that give you quick, steady energy. That's why athletes often eat bananas before or after exercise. Here's a real-life picture. Imagine a grandmother who eats 1 banana in the evening, an hour before bed. That small snack not only keeps her blood sugar stable, but also helps her wake up without those painful calf cramps at night. Now let me ask you, how do you enjoy bananas? Do you eat them plain, slice them over cereal, or blend them into a smoothie? Comment below, because I'd love to see the creative ways our Wisdom Wise family uses this fruit. And here's a myth to clear up. Some people avoid bananas because they think they cause weight gain. The truth? One medium banana has only about 100 calories, less than most biscuits or fried snacks. And unlike snacks, it comes with fiber, vitamins, and minerals that support your health. Here's a Wisdom Wise tip. If you often experience cramps at night, eat one banana before bed and drink a glass of water. If you exercise or sweat a lot during the day, bananas can also help replace lost electrolytes. But balance is key. Don't eat 6 bananas a day. Too much potassium can also be harmful. 1 or 2 bananas a day is perfect for most people. So next time you want a snack, skip the chips and pick up a banana. Your muscles will thank you. Food 3, nuts and seeds, the magnesium boost. And finally, let's talk about nuts and seeds. This group of foods is often overlooked, but they're incredibly powerful when it comes to preventing cramps and supporting overall health. Nuts like almonds, walnuts, and cashews, and seeds like pumpkin, sunflower, and flax are loaded with magnesium. Magnesium is often called the relaxation mineral because it calms down both your muscles and your nervous system. Without enough magnesium, muscles tighten and cramp more often, but that's not all. Nuts and seeds are also rich in healthy fats, which keep your blood circulation smooth. Good circulation means oxygen and nutrients can easily reach your leg muscles, preventing them from overworking and cramping. Here's an example. A 70-year-old woman I read about used to get leg cramps almost every night. Her doctor suggested adding just a handful of nuts, like almonds and walnuts, to her diet daily. Within weeks, her cramps reduced and she also noticed improved energy levels. Sometimes the smallest dietary changes bring the biggest relief. Let me ask you, friends, what's your favorite nut or seed? Do you prefer roasted peanuts with tea, or do you sprinkle sunflower seeds on your salad? Comment below because I'm curious to see the favorites of our Wisdom Wise family. Now here's something important: portion control. Nuts are healthy, but they're also calorie dense. A handful a day is perfect, about 8 to 10 almonds or 2 to 3 walnuts. Seeds can be added by the spoonful to soups, salads, or smoothies. And if you find nuts hard to chew, don't worry, you can soak almonds overnight to make them softer, or try nut butters like peanut or almond butter. Just make sure it's natural and unsweetened. There's also a myth that nuts cause weight gain. Yes, they are high in calories, but studies show that people who eat nuts in moderation actually maintain a healthier weight, because nuts keep you full longer and prevent unhealthy snacking. So remember, nuts and seeds aren't just snacks. They're your daily magnesium medicine given by nature. So my friends, we've covered 3 of the best foods to prevent leg cramps: eggs for protein and B12, bananas for potassium and magnesium, and nuts and seeds for a steady magnesium boost. But before we wrap up, let me share a few extra Wisdom Wise tips to help you stay healthy and cramp-free. Stay hydrated. Dehydration is one of the biggest triggers of cramps. Keep a water bottle with you and sip throughout the day. Stretch gently before bed. A 2-minute calf stretch before sleep can reduce nighttime cramps. Balance your diet. Don't rely on one food. Combine these 3 with leafy greens, whole grains, and lean proteins for overall strength. Regular movement. Even if you can't exercise intensely, a short 15-minute walk or gentle yoga can keep circulation flowing and muscles relaxed. And here's a quick 2-minute exercise routine you can try daily. Sit comfortably on a chair, stretch one leg out and point your toes forward, then flex them back. Repeat 10 times on each leg. Next, rotate your ankles slowly in circles, 10 clockwise, 10 counterclockwise. Finally, stand up and do gentle calf raises. Rise onto your toes and slowly lower down, about 10 times. That's it. Just 2 minutes, but it keeps your muscles flexible and reduces cramps. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 foods do you eat most often? Do you already have them in your diet, or will you be adding them starting today? Comment below and share your routine. You might inspire someone else to live healthier. This was Wisdom Wise, reminding you that small daily habits create a stronger, healthier tomorrow. If you enjoyed this video, please hit the like button, share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe. Together, we can build a community where growing older means growing wiser and stronger. Until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and stay healthy. We talked about eggs, the humble breakfast food that provides protein, vitamin D, and B12, nutrients that keep your muscles, bones, and nerves strong. We learned about bananas, the natural muscle relaxer, filled with potassium and magnesium to calm your muscles and stop sudden cramps. And finally, we explored nuts and seeds, the small but mighty powerhouses that give your body magnesium, healthy fats, and better circulation. Now here's the most important part. It's not about eating just one of these foods once in a while. It's about making small, consistent choices every single day. Imagine this: an egg at breakfast, a banana as your evening snack, and a handful of nuts or seeds before bedtime. That's 3 small steps that could mean the difference between restless nights with painful cramps or peaceful, refreshing sleep. Now, I'd love to hear from you. Which of these 3 foods do you eat most often? Or maybe you've tried a special trick for leg cramps that works wonders. Share your experience in the comments. Your story might help thousands of others watching. If you found value in today's video, please give it a thumbs up, share it with your loved ones, and don't forget to subscribe to Wisdom Wise. Together, we're building a family where health comes first, wisdom is shared freely, and aging is embraced with strength and positivity. This was Wisdom Wise. Until next time, stay wise, stay strong, and stay healthy.